And good afternoon, everybody. I am Son of Stapes, and we are continuing on with our Final Fantasy VI run, despite the myriad of technical problems that we ran into last week. We are gonna try and, just surge past all that. Gotta quickly alert folks to my presence. Hope everyone is having a pretty good week. It's really hot out here in Ottawa again, and despite this, I have my window closed due to a number of loud children outside. I didn't figure you'd want to hear that over my velvety tones. So it's going to be extremely sweltering in this room. I'm hoping that by Toby break, I'll be able to open that back up, get some air in here. But you aren't here to hear me go on and on about the temperature in this tiny room. Alright, so let's get on with it. So, last week we encountered glitches. We had a lot of problems, to be perfectly honest with you. But what we'll be doing this week is instead we'll be moving on and hopefully getting through this. And unfortunately, if the game glitches again early this stream, I will probably have to play something else. So if you're really hoping for Final Fantasy VI, so am I. But it fully depends on how this works for me. So we are in the cave by Thamasa. I thought I was going to have to catch the stream back up to where we were, but it actually isn't that far off from what happened here. Now, I think we picked the top left hole last time. Let's try going down here. See what happens. Yeah, I think I picked the wrong hole. Wouldn't be the first time. Anyway, adamantites, I think we learned last week, are pretty susceptible to magic, so we're going to use it on them where possible. Everybody has ice. Ice seems to work. Let's use ice. Unfortunately, Vlad, who has been naming all the characters for us, will not be with us tonight. So hi to future Vlad. Thanks for tuning in retroactively. Ooh, that ice 2 does a lot of damage on that thing. But it costs a lot of MP, so... Oh, he's sneezing my party members out now. That helps. Good job, Merlin, aka Strago. We got 3 magic points. Merlin learned regen. Just gonna fiddle with this a touch, try and get it. Oh, some things need to be tightened. I'm sure this is fine for now. Merlin learned regen, 378 JP. Nowhere really to go but out here. Oh, an X potion. Good for healing one party member to full HP. Hey, hippity hop. We're fighting Slurms. If I'm not mistaken, this is what tripped us up last time. Keefe, named after Georgia O'Keeffe, has no magic to cast. Over to Locke. We'll have him capture. Now, Terra is my magician, so a blast of fire 2 will probably end this fight. Well, hopefully immediately. Apologies if you were watching the Deck of Many, but this is my usual stream time, so I gotta take over, I'm afraid. But we're always really happy to put his content up, and you should absolutely check out what he does. He's a very talented artist. He's drawing a lot of stuff for this D&D periphery item he's making, and it's awesome. So if you like Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, I would really recommend the Deck of Many channel. We got 1 magic point. Terra learned Doom, 1350 GP. So let's see here. Terra's learned Doom now. Are there any other black magic spells that she needs to learn? looks like no. So we're going to have her learn Phantom because of the utility of Vanish. I'm hoping to finish the first half of the game tonight. That would be really good if that happened. It's kind of a natural breaking point. We'll have to see. I hope I'm not going the wrong way. Mandrakes and Insecures. I'm going to try stealing from one of these Insecures. I wonder if Keef even has an Esper equipped. Swing and a miss. Heck, I wonder if Keef has any equipment. She's hitting with her hands. She may not. 240 experience, 1 MP. Merlin learned Life. Vlad gained a level. Vlad learned Ice 2. That's great. 1270 GP. There's really not any reason that I'm favoring Ice over other stuff. Okay. What you got going here? Rasp and Osmos. You can still learn from other sources. Merlin, what are you rocking? Seraphim. So you're going with Heelys. You won't take much longer with that. Keef. You got Carbuncle on. Carbuncle's kind of a niche Esper, I'm not going to lie. But I don't anticipate that I'm going to make Realm one of my main characters. I feel like I'm going in the opposite of the direction I want to be going in. Yep. Well, maybe not, though. Okay, Keef could use a heal. So we'll give her one. Oh, too late. Okay, well. Goodbye forever. I didn't check on her ear. I want to think that she has equipment on. I would hope. Three magic points. Merlin learned Cure 2. 1378 GP. I did not stop to heal or do anything. That might be okay. He does not. He doesn't fire. Let's see if one bout of fire does it. Maybe not from Vlad. But I bet Terra will finish them off. Delightful. Sorry, just forgot to write down Realm and Strago on my master voice this year. I would like to keep them consistent. 290 experience points. 1 magic point. 1350 GP. Onwards, friends. Why, this is the same bridge we crossed before. What a tricky dungeon. Yikes. I didn't realize Keef only had 1 hit point. Let's get out of here. Everybody could use some heals now. Dose of Cure 2 for everybody. He doesn't know Cure, though. I guess he's learning it very slowly from Shiva. So memory serves, this is the correct way to go. Through this passage. And then out and up here. So we got some mandrakes going on here. I really should be conservative with my magic. Okay. 283 experience points, 2 magic points. Lad learned Osmos and Rasp. 1350 GP. Oh, so many random fights. I usually, when I play one of these games, store up all my MP restore items and then never end up using them. But since I can cheese fights so good right now with Terra's magic power, I feel like the correct answer is to just do that. Okay, so here we are again. That is not the way to go. Let's just check out realms. Okay, yeah, she's all outfitted. Okay, there's no way to go that way, so I must have to go around. For all the times I've played this game, you'd think I'd know this dungeon better. Heck, I probably had less of a hard time going through it the last time I played. Let's just see if Ice 2 takes them out. Let's just see. Bang, bang, bang. Yep. Good enough. 290 experience points, 1 magic point, 1350 GP. And onwards we go. Okay, so we already fought Ultros here. This is the way we had to go. Obviously we picked the wrong thing to fall on, so let's try the bottom one here. Oh, looking promising. Got some slurms. Lock's almost out of MP. Just a word on something we discussed a couple weeks ago. If I wasn't better at managing my MP, I would probably really enjoy having that gold hairpin that I got the offer to take instead of Mog. Since you get Mog in the second half of the game no matter what you choose to do there. But it's not the greatest relic. It just really helps that early. But if you do that, as we say, you can't get that water dance. And, you know, if you're playing Final Fantasy, you're probably a completionist. It's just how that goes. I know I am. I'm just going to use Fire 2 to solve all my problems, really. 242 experience points, 1 magic point. Keith gained a level, got a Phoenix down, which is handy. 1050 GP. Okay, this is looking good. Hey, here we go. Are these Espers? Uh-oh. What about you? Odd thing to say. I didn't think they'd look so. Gramps, take Keith and clear out of here. They're surrounded. Halt. What is it? I sense some immense magical power in Terra. It frightens me.
I wonder if she's gonna go ballistic again.
Man, there's a lot of Espers in this cave.
You're somehow different. I sense a familiar power radiating from you.
Yes. You're the Espers that fled through the sealed gate?
As a rule, we are not allowed to visit your world. We few had gathered near the gate and were wondering how we could save the Espers that had been kidnapped. It was just a coincidence that Terra appeared when she did.
I felt your presence through the gate.
We bolted the moment Terra opened the gate, but once in your world we lost control of our powers. We completely leveled a city and took some innocent lives.
That's what happened to me. I lost all control of my power. There must be something in your world that allows you to focus your power differently. You must use caution while in our world.
We are deeply sorry to have caused you humans such suffering and pain.
The past is history. The Empire seems to want to talk peace with you. Why not come with us?
They would forgive us so easily.
Let's go to Thamasa and talk with General Leo.
Right.
General Leo?
Glad you're back, and you made the Espers understand our desire for peace. I'm General Leo. May I have your name, please?
I am called Yura. We have done something inexcusable to your people. This probably isn't the time or place to ask for your forgiveness, but...
Speak no further. It is we who owe you an apology. We hungered for your power. How close we came to reenacting the War of the Magi.
And you can see by the 3 exclamations that that's a big deal.
We must put all this behind us.
I believe our job is finally over. I, for one, could use some peace and quiet.
Let's consult the master list, because she was very quiet last week. Let's return to Vecta.
Sales.
Please, not another word. I'm hot too, Grandpa.
Kids.
Freeze frame. Executive producers. All those names. He's supposed to be locked up. What a twist. Oh, and he's got armors. He's got Magitech armors. Oh no. How about a little Magitech mayhem? Oh, red lights. Oh, they're killing their own soldiers. Jeez Louise. Oh, there goes my party. General Leo doesn't seem to like it very much.
Kefka, what are you doing?
Emperor's orders. I'm to bring the magicite remains of these Espers to His Excellency. Behold, a magicite motherlode. And just like that, he's able to kill Yura, who seemed like he was going to be a real character. Anyway, I still question killing off General Leo's soldiers, because, like, they're, part of the Empire. They're on your team. Idiots. I don't care for the appearance of this pitiful little hamlet. So, burn it.
Kefka, no.
Okay, that was bad.
Kefka, no!
Shut up. Zippity zap. General Leo, knocked down. Laughter. Hideous laughter. Alright, so now you're up and you're General Leo, and that's what he looks like. He's got like a badass mohawk. Here's the whole party. You can't do anything with them. You can't like mourn or take their items or anything. You can't go shopping, I don't think. Oh, yes, I can. Cool. Oh, but I don't know. Oh. Well, it's nice that you can go shopping at least. Like if I wanted to. I wonder if you can equip him? No. Okay, so any gear he's got, you don't get to get. He said grammatically. So you can try to fight the machines, but they'll kill you. Fun fact.
Kefka, your behavior is dishonorable. I can't allow this.
Battle ensues. Oh, we got painted Kefka. He's immediately casting poison. I'm going to use the shock ability, which does a criminally high amount of damage. Fire 3 is going to hurt quite a bit. Not that much. We'll see what a standard attack does. 279, 260, 266. So he's got an offering relic on, which allows him to attack 4 times. Kefka uses a lot of poison attacks. Shock still does more damage, so we're going to keep using it. Offering does about 900 with its X-Fight, but Shock does considerably more. Maybe about 1,000 with normal attacks. Ah, Leo, always the consummate soldier.
Where are you, Kefka? Show yourself!
I need you here. Oh. Leo.
My liege! I'm sorry
I deceived even you, Leo. My purpose has been to gather magicite and grow powerful. Please understand me.
But, Emperor!
Don't say anything. I understand how you feel. That's right. What we have to do now is collect magicite.
But my liege, what have I been fighting for?
Leo, I'd like you to take a nice long snooze. Very long. So, you think you hit me? That was simply my shadow. And how did you like my Geshtal? I should have been on the stage. Well, General, you're such a goody two-shoes.
Shut up, Kefka. I oughta...
Oh, a threat? You're such a violent little brute. I'll tell your liege I had to exterminate a traitor. Oh, and he killed him by jumping on him. Hate, hate, hate! Would have been nice if they could have focused more time on like the schism in the Empire. Like Kefka's boys must be like pretty weird people to be endorsing the full-scale slaughter of like villages and stuff, and betraying a decorated war hero like General Leo at the drop of a hat just because, I don't know. Whoa, yes. I feel some incredible magic power here today. Wave after wave of pure magical energy. Meanwhile, back at the sealed cave, rocks begin to fall. Oh.
Wait, we're here to help. Hurry.
So all the Espers are flying out of the cave to go help.
Get going.
Some of these Espers, again, we already own. We just saw Bismarck and Carbuncle and Phantom there. And with state-of-the-art 1992 technology, we are flying to Thamasa for a little royal rumble with Kefka. A revenge battle, as it were. I'd say you're all charged up, boys and girls, or whatever. Say, remind me to show you my magicite collection someday. You might see a few familiar faces. Now for a little magicite hocus pocus. First, let's neutralize your abilities. Those guys were just running around. They've now been destroyed. Now, little Espers, let's see what you got. Yeah? You want to take me on? Fine. Here I am. Sadly, you don't get to control Kefka or anything here. That would have been too evil. Anyways, blocking all of Notafrit's fire spells. Imagine thinking you could defeat me. What a troll. This is rich. Now, my little magicite pretties, come and help me build the magical empire of Kefka. So this guy is just off the rails. He is killing people left and right. He's murdering an entire group of Espers here, harvesting their bodies to make himself stronger. It's basically like a Thanos, except not as purple. Oh, they're warm to the touch. What treasures. This is ridiculous. I had no idea you were such wimps. Time to put a stop to all of this. So I think what you're supposed to take away from this scene is that Kefka has grown very strong. Maybe too strong. I think I have plenty of magicite for the time being. That is, until I make my way through your precious gate. I don't believe this. General Leo. People only seem to want power. Do they really want to be like me? I wanted to learn so much more from you.
Interceptor. That's a nasty wound. Warren and I only lost Leo, but I'm RA6 too. Curse the Empire. Curse them. This'll have to do.
He was so gentle. I'll go with you.
Now I'm worried about Billy and the others.
I wish I could say they was safe.
But lo and behold, here's the airship. Where's it going? Well, it's going to the Massa. There's the gang.
We've been had. The Emperor's a liar.
Thanks to Billy, we escaped before anything bad happened.
Way to go, Billy.
I got to know the gal who brought us tea. After a while, she just blurted out the whole crooked plan. So, you finally hit pay dirt, eh? Watch your mouth, there's ladies present. I was a perfect gentleman.
General Leo's gone. Kefka did him in.
Sir Leo gone? What a waste. He was their finest soldier.
We need to rethink our plans. Let's return to the airship.
May I accompany you?
Who are you?
He's one of this town's citizens.
He's descended from the mage warriors of yore. I think he can be a big help.
We must expect the Empire to flex its newfound muscles soon.
Me too. I don't think so.
Yeah, right, kid.
What? Who is this puffed up aerobics instructor anyway?
Well, this kid's got quite a lip.
Yeah, I'm gonna paint your portrait.
Stop.
All right, already, if you insist. That's better.
Let's go.
A mighty crew of warriors.
What's wrong, lover boy? How old are you? 10. Why? I'm coming along too.
That's a weird scene.
Billy, you've grown up entirely too fast. Lighten up, okay?
Top-notch editing, Mr. Woolsey. Alright, so, this is it. Until the second half of the game, you can pick up 2 more characters, but this is it.
The Empire's after the sealed gate. They're looking for some statues or something. No!
Oh, those silly Espers. To think they opened the gate themselves. The statue should be just ahead. If we can just get our hands on them, we'll have everything we ever dreamed of. Come quickly.
Oh. That's foreshadowing, gang. What's wrong, Terra?
The island. The world is groaning in pain.
Oh, what do we got here? Oh, man. People are falling off the edge of the world. This is some life-changing shit, y'all. This is some big deals. This is some real deal stuff. Like, wow. Oh, now there's a floating continent. I've never seen that in a JRPG before. Even before this one. But whatever, floating continents are the stuff of fantasy, so it's pretty appropriate. So, there they are, the statues of the goddesses. It would seem I'm already too late. But I bet you we're going to have to go through that 3D map, or 2D map that we just saw.
Now Now this is power, and my magicite. Now nothing can stop me.
The beginning of all that magic. Those, it is said they somehow neutralized each other's power, then sealed themselves away. If the three statues should ever be moved out of alignment, the resulting imbalance of power would rearrange the face of our planet. What?
So that's a big deal. We gotta definitely do something about that. So basically this is, I can go around and do anything I want to now before the end. And I think we're gonna put together our... you only get to take 3 characters with you across. So one of them is for sure gonna be Terra.
I was one of the Empire's generals, but I know evil when I see it. Change party members? Yes.
So Terra is coming for sure. Lots of people I don't want to take. So let's go with... See, like, Locke is tempting because I've had to take him with me for most of the game, and so he's pretty outfitted with stuff. But y'all know that I'm a big fan of Edgar, so he's definitely going to be one of the bottom 3. And it's tempting to take Cells, but at risk of a spoiler alert, you get her again later. So you don't have to bring her as one of your 4. So instead... yeah, maybe I'll bring Vlad. We're going to unequip everybody, and then we're going to re-equip them. I'm actually going to put the Flame Saber on Terra. And the Thunderblade on Billy is good. Vlad is going to get his Hawkeye and stuff. For relics, we will put the Thief Glove and the Capture Ring. There's a Thief Ring or something. Sneak Ring. There we go. Those are both lock relics. Billy, regrettably, will have to be our Sprint Shoes guy. We're also going to give him the Black Belt. If I can. Yeah, there it is. That'll let him randomly counterattack here and there, which should help us in the times to come. And Terra, of course, we're going to double up with earrings because she works so fantastically as our offensive caster. So these are the 3 we're going to take with us to this continent. I believe you can only take 3 with you. We're going to land and save the game really quickly, and then we're just going to go for it. The only thing really that I could go and do... press the wrong button. The only really thing I could go and do is go back to the auction house and try to win the other Esper, but that could literally take forever. So I think rather than doing that for my audience's sake, we're just going to proceed with the story. Even though we're very under-leveled, potentially. The other thing I could do is go grind, but that's not fun at all. So, let's do it. Find the floating continent.
Quick, let's jump onto that thing!
Only 3 allowed in your party. The others must stay on board. So we decided Terra, Vlad, and Billy. So a bunch of space armor is fighting us.
Uh-oh, the Imperial Air Force, IAF. We're surrounded. Let's give them a bloody lip.
I'm assuming that's all Setzer. So now you have to fight a bunch of robots. They will be using stuff like tech laser. We're going to save our morph in case there's a boss fight. But I think a round of Bolt 2 on these two guys should probably set them straight. Oh, you can steal a tincture off of them, which is worth 50 MP. Seems to get a double attack, which seems outrageously unfair, but I suppose I outnumber them now. The Thunder Saber, because they're mechanical enemies, should do a lot of damage to them, so that's why we put it on Billy. 1100 GP. I missed the rest. So, our airship is taking hits, we're on fire, it's time to panic. But we still gotta fight more Sky Armors and Spitfires. We're gonna try to steal from the... No, it's not gonna survive a round of Bolt 2. I need to be careful with Terra's MP, because eventually you fight a boss on the deck here. So stealing tinctures is a wise thing to do, if we can keep doing it. For fun, we're going to use the chainsaw, and it does over 1,000 damage, so we're going to consider using it again. 416 experience points, 2 magic points, Terra gained a level. Phoenix Sharpshooter says, okay, I told you I'd check it out, funny. Oh, hey, what's up, B? I won't out your identity. Wham! Propeller to the face. I don't think I'm going to waste the MP on these guys. Instead, I'm just going to hit them with physical attacks. There's only 2 of them after all. Oh. Put on his Jason Voorhees mask and went for the one-hit kill. Good job, Billy. Good job. Phoenix Sharpshooter says, yeah, someone stole my name on here. You could have just used, like, numbers, right? Anyway, it's awesome to have you here. I appreciate you tuning in, bud. Welcome to Twitch. Oh, absolute zero. Everybody takes a bucket load of damage, so we're gonna heal up with Cure 2. Luckily, Bolt really settles their hash, as the kids used to say in, like, the 90s. Backlash. Wham, she's silenced. I hope that doesn't persist through the battle. Phoenix Sharpshooter says, this is a backup. Haha, thanks. Something curious approaches. That is curious. We're going to use some items to just top off our HP here, although I think we have a couple of random fights left before we have to fight that boss. I think, like in many things Final Fantasy, it takes its time to get here. That is curious. It's like some sort of pink cloud thing with crooked teeth. I bet you we fight it. I didn't see what we captured off the Spitfire, if we captured anything. And when it's... Oh, it's just tincture, so that's fine. Bang! Chainsaw for 1,000 damage. Bolt 2 for 1,600. Toasted. 416 experience, 2 magic points, 1 tincture, 1,100 GP. I think it does another rotation around the ship before I have to fight it, so stay tuned for more robots. Sky Armor, Spitfire, these things are synonymous with constant random battles. Absolute Zero really hurts. Please stop doing it. We'll just use a simple bolt spell on the last one here. That should be enough to kill it. Bang. Oh, no. Still standing. Alright. Whew. 300 experience points, 2 magic points. Vlad gained a level. 700 GP. Let's crank some potions into our guts here. Top it off with some tonics. Boy, it must be disgusting standing there and drinking all these bottled, like, medicines. Nothing but the best for my party. Where'd that little monster go? Oh, is it on the back of the ship? Oh, it is. Look who it is, everybody! Yay!
No, really. This is our last battle. Trust me.
Alright, so he probably doesn't have any loot, but just to be on the safe side... Yeah, so we couldn't steal. We're going to use the drill for guaranteed damage. And believe it or not, I'm not going to morph here. But we are going to cast Fire 2 on Ultros. For 6,374 damage.
I lose again. Well, today I've got a friend. Mr. Chupon, come on down. Funger. Mr. Chupon's taciturn, but terribly powerful.
So, on Chupon, we use Ice. And now that there's 2 enemies, I'm going to blast them with... no, I'm not going to. I'm just going to keep drilling Ultros, as they say in the biz. But let's do another 6,000 damage to him. Oh, that's not nearly as much. Oh, tentacle attack going out. Oh, crumbs. So now we're going to cast Fire on Chupon, which I think heals him. Indeed. Indeed. Let's see if Chupon has anything we can steal. And we'll use a Cure 2 on the party. Oh, a Dirk. That's the earliest dagger weapon in the game. So, basically trash. Ice, I said, right? Right. Look at that Chupon. He's got another face coming out the back of him. Ah, the art direction for this game sure was something. I think it was the same guy who did the very old and maybe completely forgotten anime, Vampire Hunter D. It was definitely not the traditional anime looks that we get today. Much more sort of serious. Oh, he's sneezing me over the side of the airship. So that's that fight over. But that's scripted. Look, we go over the side. So this is the real boss. And this is not fun to face. So this is where we're going to have Terra use her morph ability. And we're going to try and kill off the side weapons here that are firing missiles and lasers at us. Before we go on to fight the main thing. Now we couldn't steal, which means there's something to steal on that arm. Bolt is probably going to be our most effective because it's a mechanical enemy. Now Locke has really taken some lasers and missile strikes here, so we need to heal him up ASAP. He stole an X ether off of that. Billy is going out with the Cure 2 on Vlad. So we killed one of the arms there. The other one is still shooting missiles, which causes a seizure effect, which means my health will slowly... Oh, Spec absorbs magic. Okay, this hasn't happened yet. So let's... Oh, yes it has. Okay, so we gotta fight the Spec to be able to cast spells on it. I'm going to use one of those X potions. I hate to do that, but we have 8 of them, and Vlad really needs it. It's probably not worth stealing from the Spec, so we'll just keep hitting it. Count 4. Count 3. The Spec acts as a sort of runic, so now that it's down we can cast spells again, but we're going to use Lock to steal from the arm. Still can't steal. Count 2. I think when it counts down, it either hits me with an ultimate attack or it revives both of its arms. Never mind that right now. Its arms are dead, so we're going to go for as much damage as we possibly can. We stole an elixir off of it. Hitting it with the drill for 916. Count 1. Hit it with the bolt 2. We'll try capturing again. Doesn't have anything. So we've successfully stolen all the items we can off of it. Wave cannon. That's probably going to really hurt. Okay, lock is down. Terra's down. We're going to quickly drop an X potion on Edgar. And then try to get the other party members back up before I get rocked here. I have no idea how many hate points that thing has left, but I only hit it with Bolt 2 once, so it's probably still pretty tough. It's launched another spec, so I can't use magic to heal the party. I've got to use items. Wave cannon is counting down again. Not looking good for our heroes. We'll bring Terra back first. It might not be attacking me right now, which is kind of good. I mean, that is a reprieve. Terra will use a Phoenix down on poor Vlad. And... it would be an idea to feed us some dried meat, but that's probably not enough hit points. I think it only gives you 150 for a shot of dried meat. We're going to use another X potion. This is all worth it, guys. I don't want to lose this fight. So now it's time to kill the spec. I don't think I'll be able to kill it before it... oh, maybe with the drill attack. That drill attack might seriously F that spec right up. Yes, it does. Okay, so... even though it doesn't have anything, we're still going to steal from it. We're going to hit it with Bolt 2. Hooray! Sky Tank defeated. It's so hot in this room. Don't mind telling you. Okay, so 3 magic points. A Zarnia, a Serena ring? I don't know what that does. But I could find out, I suppose. Kefka, Geshtal, and the statues are just ahead. Save that game. So, this is the floating continent. Oh, look.
Down with the Empire. Once I outlived my usefulness, they tried to off me. We thought you were a goner. Is Interceptor all right? He's fine. Come on, let's go. Forget about me. We can't just leave you.
And Shadow joins. So he has nothing. We'll put him on all the sweet armor we've been picking up through the last little bit of the game. We're also going to give him some Espers. Oh, we have to equip Espers on everybody. Okay. Well, starting from the top, we're going to give Phantom to Terra, because that's what she was using. And Vlad was learning Shiva, but we can switch him to Seraphim to learn other cure spells. And Billy was learning... looks like Phantom, so we gotta wait for that. And in the meantime, Haste is good. I like Haste. Over to MRA 6, we will give him Golem. Might as well save a game. Apocryphos. Preemptive attack. Oh, level 5 Doom. So what that will do is if my level is a multiple of 5, or if my level is a multiple of 3, So, Vlad's level is a multiple of 3, so Muddle works on him. Hopefully we kill that thing before it's a problem, and we do. 2 magic points. Vlad learned Cure. Got 525 gold pieces. Not a great place to level up. There's a lot of hard enemies on this area, so I wouldn't be surprised if we wiped at least once or twice. Especially because we could have built up our level some before coming here. Apocryphos again. Oh, ouch. Flare is a very damaging spell. One thing's for sure, those Apocryphos things are not fun to deal with. 2 magic points, 525 GP. Vlad, suck on all of our tonics. That's a dozen tonics Vlad just chomped down. Still not anywhere near full. But that's okay. We need to be somewhat careful with our MP usage in here. I think there's a save point, but it's not for a while. Ah, the Murasame. By the way, little blue dots in here are treasure chests, which makes perfect sense. Now... oh, there's another chest down there. Behemoth, an iconic Final Fantasy enemy. It will probably do a lot of physical damage to me. I'm going to try to DPS it down as quickly as I can with stuff like drill and fight. I should use magic, but again, I was just saying I'm going to try to limit that down. Takedown is a highly damaging physical attack that it seems to have on counterattack, which is terrible for my survivability. Okay, Terra's out. Shadow's out. Couldn't steal. And run. Run, run, run. Okay, Billy will survive even if Vlad gets his block knocked off. And he doesn't. Hooray! So, a difficult continent to be on. I only have 2 Phoenix Downs left. Can Billy cast Life? That's a good question. Nope. And Vlad? Not yet. Okay. So, last 2 Phoenix Downs getting used right now. Does anybody have the life spell? Terra does. So, she's got to be kept alive at all costs. Right now the Cure spell seems to be more economical for healing. Monster in a box. Whoa. Gigantos. Oh. So he's just using a scat of physical attack. So what I'm going to do is use Phantom to make my party invisible. And I'm going to hope that he doesn't have any magic attacks in there that will make me regret that. MRA 6 is unfortunately a casualty here already. Look at all those misses. This is going so well. Stolen X potion. This really is the way to deal with this boss, as I'm sure you've noticed. I would be getting hit a lot if I wasn't invisible right now. Again, invisible makes any physical attack miss you, but any magic attack has an 100% success rate on hitting you, and will un-invisible you. So kind of a double-edged sword there. It means even the instant kill spells will have an 100% work on you. 2,516 experience points, got 1 magic point. Billy gained a level, got hardened ×1. I think that's a weapon for maybe Shadow. Maybe. Okay, we don't have... Oh, that's going to be bad. No Phoenix Downs. It probably necessitates us taking a trip back to the world, unfortunately, which means you'll be seeing this area twice. Oh, we don't want to be curing with Terra. Rather, we want to be curing with Edgar. Okay. Where do I go now? Oh. Okay, Shadow's been stopped. We all remember Life Shaper from last week, I'm sure. It has a habit of really doing a lot of damage, but only if the enemy's hurt. I remember a lot of the enemies in this area of the game being quite troublesome, including these smirking, dismembered heads with the giant earlobes. What are they trying to say? 762 experience points, 5 magic points. Vlad learned regen. Terra gained a level. Terra learned warp. Terra learned demi. 2,511 GP. So, pretty good. Terra can now switch off of Phantom. Oh, no, she can't. Oh. Gotta love these random fights. Oh, ninjas are tough. Let's maybe leave. Can't run away. Splendid. Let's throw it. Magic. Golem. So that's Golem. Bolt Edge. Oh, man. Neither of them are defeated. I'm probably going to die right here. Water Edge, that's the end of him. And Water Edge again. And that's that. Annihilated. Sad music plays. So we'll keep all of our levels in progress, but I think we have to go back to where we just picked up Shadow and do all of that over again. Sorry, folks. I warned you that might happen. Luckily, though, we don't lose any progress. We can, this time, we're going to actually just straight up cast Phantom right now. And then that way, when we go and do that fight, it'll be already equipped, and we don't need to lose Shadow. Two magic points, 525 GP. Okay, nothing that way. Murasume, again, a weapon for Cayenne. That's all well and good, but we have to go up here and do this monster in a box fight. Ninjas again. Pincer attack. This could go very poorly. We're going to throw everything we've got at one of them immediately to try and knock one of them out of the fight before they can use one of their area of effect magic attacks and knock us all out of invisibility. And it looks like we're going to get extremely lucky and beat both of them here, since Drill does more than enough to take the ninjas out. 5 magic points, Terra learned Demi, Ninja Star. That'll be good for throwing at things. Monster in a box. Here we go again. His throat jab doesn't scare me. So many misses. Ah, we didn't put relics on MRA6. We should do that when we get a chance. For example, the back guard, which lets you not get pincered or preemptive attacked, is pretty useful on the floating continent. Victory. 887 experience points, 1800 I should say. 1 magic point, Vlad gained a level, Vlad learned regen, got hardened times 1. This time we're gonna see if we can actually equip that hardened onto MRA6. Only increases his battle power by a little. The back guard for sure is going on him. Let's see what else we've got here. Memento ring. Departed mom's love protects against fatal magic attacks. Casts regen. That's never bad. Cherub down. No. The back guard and I think the cure ring for MRA6. Even though I think the cure ring would make more sense on someone like Edgar. Oh, a cure ring. That was a good pickup. Anytime you steal like a relic, it's a pretty good thing. Oh, someone's getting knocked out of invisibility right now. Well, at least she didn't die. We're gonna pour the gas on here. There we go. 762 experience points, 5 magic points, MRA6 gained a level, 2,511 gold pieces, and through the chute. Behemoth. Okay, now, this time, a lot of our characters are invisible, so we should be able to do this no matter what. I just need to get Terra invisible at the first available time. Now, we're using Phantom a lot, and he costs 38 MP every time I use it, which is dangerous considering Terra is the only character that I have right now that can res people. So, don't let me do it too much. Oh. There. I think we're theoretically safe from the Behemoth now. How unfair to be cut down by a bunch of midgets that you can't see. But better him than me. Got 513 experience points, 3 magic points. Billy gained a level. That's a button. We're gonna go press it, because who wouldn't? It opened up a little area beneath us, so we're gonna take it. These are wyverns. I don't know. Wiry dragons is what these are called. I don't know if they do anything with magic. We're gonna presume that they do not. Couldn't steal. I mean, the word dragon implies they can shoot fire out of their mouths or something, but I haven't seen any evidence of that yet. Yep, this invisibility is doing really well by us. There's just the one encounter with the things that can cast Life Shaver that we need to be careful of. 671 experience, 3 magic points, MRA 6 learned Cure 2, and Stop, and Safe. Vlad learned Life, Billy learned Reflect. Lots of spells getting learned there. Lots and lots of skills. MRA 6 can use a new Esper. We'll give him Shout. Actually, no. Let's give him Bismarck. It teaches life. Still a ways to go in Carbuncle. Okay, dragons are bad. Let's see if we can run from the dragon. And we can. I won't run from every dragon, but I'm not prepared to fight one now. So this was a dead end for no reason. Good job, Son of Stapes. Alright, you know what? Let's do it. Let's fight the dragon. Oh, Vlad's been made visible by the revenge ability. Oh, and Shadow got sneezed away. Stole a Genji glove. That's great. Terra got sneezed away. Vlad's getting pounded into the dirt. Keep drilling. Cold dust. You best be frozen. Still not dead. And Vlad's down, leaving only Billy standing. He will be fine so long as he doesn't get magic hit. And sneezed away. I don't think I lose. I better not lose. I can hear my wife watching Bob Ross. It's amazing. Alright, well that sneeze completely ruined my party's invisibility status. So we're going to use a full-bodied ether on Terra right now. 150 MP returned. That should give her a couple shots of Phantom. Someone else will have to handle the healing duties. Good as new. I think you have to do something before you can go down there. Oh no. Okay, once again. Oh. We're going chainsaw on these MRF and ninjas. Couldn't steal. Now all my abilities are gonna miss. You watch. Screw this. Suck on fire, you invisible chumps. Uh-oh. Bolt edge. That's a Cure 2-in. Locke now knows life. That's great. Ah, new sub. Axe Matty. I thought he was already a sub. Oh, it's a new month. Thanks, Axe Matty, for signing up with Twitch Prime. Oh, shite. Ninjas are killing me while I'm talking to Maddie. Although I might point out tomorrow's a new month. Although all the same, I appreciate it. Axe Maddie says, oh shit, ninjas. Oh man, I'm almost dead. I'm almost dead. I'm almost dead. Gotta act fast here. Bismarck. That'll F him up. That'll F him up, but good. Quick fight attacks here. A drill. Axe Maddie says, tactics, bruh. I can be back tomorrow. You my boy, Blue. 347 experience points, 5 magic points. MRA 6 learned Bolt. MRA 6 learned Ice. MRA 6 learned Fire. Vlad learned Remedy. That's different. Terra learned Vanish. Terra learned Berserk. 1040 GP. Everybody's happy. So... tempting to not take Phantom off of her just in case we come across more behemoths. I believe Edgar needs it next, so maybe I'll wait to switch it until Edgar needs it. Toss some Cure 2s out, drain Edgar's MP. Random fights. Hope you're doing well tonight, Maddie. Thanks for tuning in. As always, happy to have you here. Hope you enjoy this classic Final Fantasy business. I'm going to cast Bio on these chumps. Life Shaver going out. Bio's a pretty cool spell, but it sometimes has the sad effect of healing enemies. In fact, if I had to guess, that thing in the back... oh, look, they're all healed by it, except for the Apocryphos. Boo earns to that, I says. Axe Maddie says, this is the greatest game ever made, and when I was young I wanted to be Kefka. That's an interesting thing to aspire to be. Are you, how do you feel about clowns, is my follow-up question. Are you pro-clown? Or are you anti-clown? Couldn't steal, but I did kill it. Hooray. 762 experience points, magic points, 2,500, 11 GP. We're doing it, gang. We're making our way. Oh, this fight again? Couldn't steal. Axe Maddie says anti-clown, so you be the big king clown. I had to clown for theater school. It was something. As you might imagine, I was not bad at it. I really made use of my almost 400-pound body at the time, and I don't know. It was good for getting laughs out of people. But these days, I wouldn't go out and about in public as a clown because most people are just terrified of them. Oh, I think Billy's about to get unconscioned there. Take that, you misfit. 1,016 experience points, 5 magic points. Vlad gained a level. Terra gained a level. 2,511 GP. Let's use an item or two. Boop. Chug-a-lug some potions down. Ah, 2 different ways to go. Didn't we just come from here? So that knocks a platform down. We can now go back and cross that area from earlier. And if I go and do this, that opens up another pathway, which may conveniently take me back to where I want to go. To go through that new thing that I just opened. Brain pans. 3 of them. So let's capture, let's fight, and let's flash them. Only one left. That's good. Only none left. That's better. 418 experience, 412 I should say, experience points. 4 magic points. That's great. Billy learned haste. 1800 experience points. Or gold. One of the things. Skills. How is Carbuncle doing? Still a lot to go on Shell and Safe and Warp. I wonder if Warp works in here. Warp will usually take you out of a dungeon if you're in it. Axe Matty says the design of the mobs in this game are on some let's do some peyote vibes. Absolutely. But I think that's part of the charm, personally. And not just because I'm peyote curious. Okay, this time we're just going to fight the dragon without any sort of protection. I mean, why not? Why not do it? Just kidding, we're going to use Phantom again. Potion? That's a terrible thing to steal. Okay, it's already paying off. Doesn't have anything, so it doesn't always have Genji gloves, I guess. Now, the shame about Sneeze is while it definitely ensures that you won't die at the hands of one of these dragons, it also erases the invisibility that we've put up. So that's kind of too bad. As you can see, dragons are a very, very tough enemy. They've now stood up to several chainsaws from Edgar. Oh, but not enough chainsaws from Edgar. 1,465 experience points, 5 magic points, MRA 6 gained a level. Only MRA 6 and Billy will get credit for that fight, though. As Locke and Terra were sneezed away. Oh, another dragon. Try capturing again. Everybody else will hit with weapons. Another potion. I mean, I did drink all my potions, so it's not the worst thing I could be picking up, I suppose. Oh, the one-hit kill did not work. Terra got slammed. Blizzard. That's gonna hurt everybody. But not for much. Oh, Shadow getting sneezed out. You can always know who's going to get sneezed away based on who last hit the dragon. Still not dead. Oh, I should be using like a chainsaw. Oh, that's going to hurt for quite a bit of damage. I don't think I can run while I'm frozen, but we'll try. It doesn't matter. Vlad and MRI 6 are still alive. And Vlad can cast life now, so we're fine. Nope, doesn't look like I can get away. What a shame. Trying to do some work. Oh, life casts 30 MP. In fact, everybody's MP is looking pretty haggard right now. So I might have to give out some MP regen items. But we'll try to press on for a bit further before I do that. Maybe we can find a save point. Huh, you'd think there'd be something right here that you could go through. So that's my way back, as I was saying, to get items and stuff. I think we're actually doing mostly okay. I don't think I need to flee. Even though it would probably be smart to. figures he hadn't sneezed. Yeah, Axmatty, I was actually talking about the art style before you came in. I'm a fan of it. It's very different from other, certainly contemporary RPGs of its time. Oh. And fight over. I think Locke's actually done with his Esper. Sure is. Locke's doing pretty good with all the Espers. We're going to put him on Maduin. Or Maduin. So it's 7:28. I just want to let my viewers know that in about a half hour I'm going to be taking a 20-ish minute break. An Old Toby break, as we call it in the biz. Old Toby, of course, is a delicious, delightful herb that adventurers will often smoke when they're going on adventures, you know. Dwarves and hobbits and such. Well known for enjoying Old Toby. And, you know, I hope you will come back and check me out once that's done. But I understand if you don't. That being said, if you like what I do, please come back and follow me. I do this every Tuesday night. We're playing Final Fantasy VI until I beat it. And after that, I don't know. Another dragon. Okay. I actually was going through my old videos today and made some, I guess, playlists here on Twitch. So my entire run of Baldur's Gate 2, my entire run of Shining Force 2, and my entire run of Star Control 2. That's a lot of 2s. This is a 6. This is refreshingly different. Anyway, it's all up there on Twitch. Pretty cool that they host so much of my content. And certainly very cool of them that they let me stream for free, basically. And that's how you're watching this right now. Anyhow, we've still got another half hour before we get to that. It would be great if I could get to the bosses and stuff here, and we could come back to the second half of the game, but I think that's probably a pipe dream at this point. So we only got Billy left. He's hurt. I'm going to start using the chainsaw exclusively. No, he's done. He's going to get revenge to death here for 5,735 damage. Wowzers. This will be the last life spell that Mad can cast. So I'm afraid that means it's time for elixirs to get you. I only have 3 elixirs? That doesn't seem right. We're going to hold on to those. Instead, we'll use an X potion. And some ethers. There. That should help immensely. Now again, I'm holding out hope that one of these tunnels will lead me to a save point. Yeah, that's where you can jump down to the airship. No, I'm not going to return to the airship, even though I really should. I'd have to start from the beginning again, which... Although I do feel like there's ways we didn't go already in here. We might have, in fact, missed the save point already. I really don't care for these ninjas, so I'm just going to try to AoE them as much as I can here before they can turn invisible or some such. Or do a lot of damage with a fire skein like that. But we did DPS them down pretty fast. 347 experience, 5 magic points, 1,040 gold pieces. We're learning our magic spells very quickly. I have to assume it's because... I'm going to switch him over to Seraphim now, as Bismarck learns life way slower. I have to assume that you're getting so many magic points, not only because this is an end game, well, end of the first half area, but also because you're picking up MRA 6 for the first time and actually, or Shadow for the first time and actually getting to use them. Gonna keep invisibility on. Okay, no, I don't wanna do that. I don't want to. No. Alright, I guess I'm going this way. Oh, treasure. I love treasure. Brain pans first, though. It worked so well before, we're just gonna go with the old AoE damage. Oh, people are getting stopped left, right, and center. By the way, if your entire party gets stopped or zombied, you're also killed. It counts as a game over. So enemies like this can potentially be very, very dangerous. 412 experience points, 4 magic points. Vlad learned Bolt 2. 1800 GP is mine. Received Beret. I think that's an item for Realm. So it doesn't really help us out right now. Where to go next? What are next? Down, I guess. Down into here. This might be the save point. Oh, thank goodness. Goodness gracious. Let's use one of those tents. As we're all aware, the tent will give us a full heal, both to our MP and to our HP. We'll save, naturally. And back up we go. Wiry Dragon again. Let's just actually run from this fight. If I could cast invisibility on the whole party at once, I would do that. But I can't. And so I won't. Brain Pan, Misfit, and Apocryphos. You remember these guys. You've been seeing them the whole time. Well, now that we're full on MP, I'm drunk with power. Let's start showering them with fire. Nothing like a fire shower. Lifesaver guy is a priority to kill in this fight because he can do a lot of damage. Oh, if the Apocryphos is the only enemy, it will use those level-dependent attacks back on you. So luckily, I guess, Billy isn't level 4 divisible. And Vlad takes him out for the kill. 762 experience, 5 magic points. MRA 6 learned life. MRA 6 learned cure. Billy gained a level. Billy learned warp. Billy learned shell. Billy learned safe. 2511 GP. Okay, so now Terra will take Unicorn. Nope. Terra doesn't have Cure 2 yet? That seems wrong. At level up Magic Power 1, that sounds good. Billy will learn from Phantom, and then after that, everybody will have Phantom under their belt. Potentially. Okay, that leads us back to the airship, so that's a no-go. No. We gotta kill the things that life shave, but then we gotta kill, or rather, use Phantom to survive that behemoth. Okay, great stuff, great stuff. We're right on the character we want to be on. Phantom going up now. And that should render us immune to the behemoth. So let's all watch as I do a million little cuts to this big purple monster. Again, the behemoth, one of the most iconic Final Fantasy enemies. I vaguely remember encountering one in 11, and they are enormous in that game, which was pretty awesome. That was a solid hit from Edgar. Over 1,000 damage. Papa like. 888 experience points, 4 magic points, MRA 6 learned regen. Good old Seraphim. Worth every penny in the first half of the game. Gives you most of the importantest cure spells. Not cure 3, not life 2. Did I go the wrong way? This again, eh? Well, we're just gonna run away while we're invisible. Okay, on the other hand, this is perfect. Dang. 513 experience points, 3 magic points. Billy learned Vanish, Billy learned Berserk. I guess he doesn't need Phantom anymore. Maybe MRA 6 will. Now, Billy has been functioning more or less as a healer character. So I've been giving him a lot of the healing and buffs and debuffs. I think I'd like him to learn Rasp and Osmos, so we'll equip Shiva on him. I really hope I'm not backtracking for no reason, but my gut tells me so. Again, we focus on the Misfits, because they can cast Life Shaver. Life Shaver will count as magic and reveal me, whereas the Behemoth can only use physical attacks. So we are in the clear. Just pound it with physical damage. Physical poundings for the Behemoth. $20 minutes to old Toby break. $888 experience points, 4 magic points, 1,572 GP. Looks like I can't go back this way, which seems like an oversight, but I guess means that I was in the right place. Oh, crumbs. Ninjas and a wiry demon. And they're water at it. Alright, screw these chumps. Oh, Billy down. Terra down. Gotta take out that ninja. Gotta run before I get killed. Oh, Shadow made it. Oh, the ninja's gone. Well, we might as well fight for it. Shadow lived. Couldn't steal. Cyclonic, that's gonna probably take me right out of the fight. Nope. Oh. Oh boy, this is a sweaty room. I'm pretty sure the kids have finally gone to sleep, so at least I can open that window after Toby break. Not my kids, you understand. Son of Stapes ain't no papa. Though maybe someday. Someday. And still standing. Vlad versus the Wiry Dragon. Just gonna switch to attacking. Yeah! Look at that. 2,283 experience points. 6 magic points just for Vlad. He gains a level. Good job, Vlad. Good job. Vlad's gonna toss some life spells out there. Probably go back and use the save point again after my blunder over out to the side of the map. Are you sick of these random battles yet? I know I am. Axe Maddie says, Daddy. Not a daddy. I don't even do that Psy song. You know the one I mean. MRA 6 learned Remedy. Vlad learned Fire 2. Terra learned Muddle. Everybody's learning spells. Let's see if anybody can switch their Espers out. I think Remedy's the last thing you learn on that one. So, what will you learn next? You will learn Phantom, because it's worked out so well through all these other fights. Stray, so we got some work to do there. Shiva. And finally, Vlad's Maduin. All done. We're going to put Shode on him. And we're going to probably drain his MP here a bit. Oh no, we've got some left. One more shot of life on Vlad. I want to say I have to go that way, but I don't know how to make that work. Oh, consarn it. We'll just fight them. Oh, that's going to hurt someone a lot. See, those smirks are bad news. We killed the Apocryphos last because, you know, we don't want it using like Doom and Flare and stuff on us. Stole a back guard. It's nice that we're getting relics from steals now. That's a sign that we've made it. Oh, here comes all those spells we were stopped from casting. 762 experience, other things. MRA 6 now has a lot of cure spells, which is helpful. But we're just gonna go use another tent and save again. What could we have done differently? Well, for starters, we could have not tried to go back so far. But also, there's nothing but a treasure up there. Oh, these effing ninjas. I don't even care. I just want the ninjas dead. A battery of AoE attacks coming out here. Oh wow. They don't take much magic damage. This will probably just singe them. Hopefully Flash does a bit better. Not much, but it's enough. 347 experience points, 5 magic points, 1040 GP. Oh, so sticky. So hot. So I press that button, and then I go through here, and then I end up at the airship, and I don't want to go, so I go left. Oh. Too bad, Mr. Beholder. Too bad. Ooh, a running shoes. That lets you start with haste. That should almost certainly be equipped on somebody. Oh, Vlad, taking him out with a one-hit kill. Oh, sorry, that's Billy, using the chainsaw. 3 magic points. Vlad learned bio. Billy learned ice 2. We're doing it, gang. There we go. That's where we needed to go. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so here we go with our first boss encounter.
My name is Atma. I am pure energy and ancient as the cosmos. Feeble creatures, go.
He is not to be messed with. Stole an elixir off him. That's pretty good. I'm going to just go ahead and morph because he's casting stuff like flare right off the bat on me. That might even kill Terra outright. Nope. So we're going to use MRI6 as a healer here, and we're going to be very careful about doing anything to anybody that's invisible, because a lot of the time we're going to be more concerned about physical attacks like that than we are the occasional flare spell getting thrown at us. Luckily, Terra does a crap load of damage, as they say on the streets. We're just going to toss Cure Spell after Cure Spell on Terra. That might have been Overcure. Oh, she blocked that one. That's excellent. Using the drill because the one-hit attack, or one-hit kill won't work, and we don't have any control over that. Oh, Quake is going to undo everybody's invisibility, so we're going to... Oh, look at that! Those two guys are wearing Gaia gear, so they are immune. They actually get healed by earth spells. That's fantastic. That's probably the last fire 2 I'll get on that thing. Just gonna... Oh. Quarter. Quarter takes you down to a quarter of your health. It missed on Shadow, but it hit everyone else. Keep going with those drills. So Terra and Billy are currently providing the DPS while I'm using MRI6 and Vlad to heal. Whirlwind is going to hurt for a lot of damage, probably. Oh, no one dead, but everybody's real hurt. I think I have a cure spell or 2 lined up. Yep. The problem with this strategy is that Cure 2 takes a lot of magic points out of my characters, and so they're probably going to run out before long. Oh, nice! Atma defeated. That is brilliant. 10 magic points. MRA6 learned Demi, Vlad learned Break, Billy learned Osmos, Billy learned Rasp, got an elixir.
I sold my skills to the Empire. I have no right to fight together with you.
So he leaves and takes all his stuff with him. Maybe not his Esper. Yeah, he did take his Esper. That POS. Oh. Alright, here we go, gang. You remember the statues. I guess they just stood there and waited for us.
Well, well.
Cells, welcome back. I came to stop you.
Then you're just in time to perish. Behold the statues.
Here they are, all glowy.
Oh, I've got goosebumps. What power!
Emperor Geshtal, please stop this madness.
Oh! Zap Terra. Zapped Billy. Zap Vlad.
Cells, come to meet my pretty. You and Kefka were given life to serve me. It is your birthright to rule the world with me.
Kill the others and we'll overlook your treachery.
Take this sword. Take care of them immediately.
What you're not going to do in lock first?
Cells, together we can rule an entire world. Think of it.
Power only breeds war. I wish I'd never been born.
That's not her. Whatever. Oh, she stabbed Kefka. By golly. And he's down. And he's back up.
Ouch. Blood? You vicious brat. I hate you. Goddesses, you were born only to fight. I implore you, show me your power.
Some vicious monkey business is afoot.
I command you, give me your power. Curses.
The statues are reacting.
Listen to me or you'll regret it. Give me power. Kefka, stop it. Revive those statues and you'll destroy the very world we're trying to possess. Shut up.
Oh, Kefka versus Geshtal. My goodness.
Kefka, are you nuts?
Nuts.
Emperor, don't disturb me. I'm showing them the meaning of power. I don't think so, friend. Your days are now over. Now relax. I'm simply going to put you to sleep with the very power you unleashed. What's so funny? Very well. It is only fitting that you go to sleep laughing. Fire 3.
Oh. Didn't work.
Flare. No! Why isn't my magic working? Merton!
You guys don't know Merton yet, but it's a pretty baller spell. It's also the name of a street I used to live on.
Kefka! How? How are you doing this?
How? Simple. I'm standing within the field of the statues. Their strong field absorbs all magic sent their way. Or didn't you notice? And now, statues, you've shown me a sign. It's time you show this old man your true power.
No, Kefka! Don't do something stupid. I command you, statues.
Incredible. Oh.
You're way off. Where are you aiming? Oh, more to the right. Run, run, or you'll be well done.
Oh.
Yes!
Oh, he's kicking his body around.
Poor old. Oh well. What a worthless excuse of an emperor. There'll be no one to worship us.
Kefka is such a good sprite. He did so much animation. Snap out of it, Kefka! Oh. Oh, he's moving the statues. Oh, that's really smart, Kefka. Disturb the delicate balance and they'll go haywire. What's he doing?
Who are you?
Oh, look who it is, y'all. It's Shadow, saving the day.
No. Oh.
He's trapping them between the statues. Oh, and they're free. The hold person spell ended.
Go. There are people counting on you. Don't worry about me. Run. I can't stop this chain reaction. I'll see you again. Count on it. You can't escape me.
That's a magic sound. MRA 6, get out of here on the double. Okay. Oh boy. We are gonna pause it there. Boy, I hope that works. It is time for my old Toby break. Now, it's too bad. If this was any other part, I would just forge ahead and do it. But this next little bit has a propensity for going wrong. And so I am going to stop here. Maybe even save state it, thereby making sure that we don't have to sit through that long cutscene ever again, and me having to narrate it over, which you know I won't do. But we'll figure that out. Right now, I'm going on an old Toby break. I'll be back within 20 or so minutes. We'll be finishing the first half of the game absolutely and completely when I get back. See you then. Terra's still around. But if not, I'm going on with this anyway. So we got 6 minutes. 6 whole minutes. Oh boy. The enemies here are... Oh, you can't run from them. Okay, well... Cells, of course, doesn't have any equipment. Because why would they let me have that? They don't let me have nice things. It's super important not to die here. Ice 2 is going to suck. Thank goodness. 3 magic points. Let's quickly give Cells some equipment. And some relics. Backguard shouldn't really be that important. And, I don't really have time to be doing this. We're going to give her those haste shoes. Where are those? Running shoes. There we go. Let's roll. So, the floating continent's falling apart. I have to get off of it in the next 4 minutes and 45 seconds. There's a boss. So I need as much time as I can get. Someone is messaging me on Discord. I cannot talk to them right now. Apologies. So now that we have Cells able to runic, we should be a little bit better prepared for these random fights. Oh, crazy. So these naughties, they take a lot of damage. It's annoying. I should maybe use the chainsaw for the one-hit kill. I don't know if it'll work on them. I feel like it's the kind of BS. Runic should have caught that, gosh darn it. Oh, Axe Maddie said, the magic sounds like Dazed and Confused. I forget what the magic sounded like. We're gonna heal real quick here. Not from Terra, from Vlad. Okay, go, go, go. I'm so not gonna make it. I want to say that's a monster in a box. Oh. Well, I'll never get that treasure chest. Hit it as hard as I can here. I'm gonna try a fire too. Oh, no I'm not. 3 magic points. Terra learned float. She needs a new Esper. I'm gonna do this blind and give her Seraphim for heal. Oh. This is the boss here, so Narapa. Mwahaha, you can't run. I can morph though. So we cast Condemned on the party, which means when those timers run out, they die. Which I guess means I'm not going to run out of time otherwise. I have to take him out in 50 seconds, 45 seconds basically. Doesn't have anything to steal. Oh, I shouldn't be casting Runic. Man. Fire 2, I'm hoping, will do something. I don't know what to cast on him. I'm just going to run Cure on Cells because I don't want to run Runic. Oh, he's got Reflect. Unbelievable. Okay. Well, that knocks her out. I guess that restricts us to just fighting. Someone really wants to talk to me on Discord. Ooh, Edgar just got deep sixed, and we... Oh! I was just going to say we need him alive most of all, but I guess not. 3 magic points. We'll throw a life on Edgar really quick. Cure everyone up. Now, Cold Dust is going to freeze him. which is really too bad, because he does the most damage. Just gonna fight this guy. Anyway, you'll notice we have some time left. Three magic points. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait for Shadow. Oh, not if I do that. Okay, sorry about that, gang. Just wanted to see what the hubbub was about. But it's just someone talking to me about Dungeons and Dragons, which I enjoy. But, not right now. So, Shadow will turn up, but as you can see, I'm running out of time rapidly. If you don't wait for him, he does not appear in the second half of the game. He is killed on this island. Now, he's famously not one of my favorite characters, but, well, there he is. MRA 6! I'll be blown to bits before I can even collect my pay. Doesn't seem like the airship was under them, but whatever. Can't you defuse the statues? Oh, looks like I missed 2 treasure chests there. Womp womp. I hope it wasn't anything important. So the world is getting destroyed. Empires, returners, empires, little children in the mountains, imps. What in the F is happening? Hang on! The airship is literally cracked in half. Most everyone on the tail section. Luminaires everywhere. Boom. The entire planet is exploding. Catastrophic events. Continental drift. Oh, the humanity. That Kefka. Quel méchant, as they say in French. What does it mean? I'll never tell. On that day, the world was changed forever. We got ocean. We got ocean here. This is the definition of a one-horse town, or one-pigeon beach. Inside what looks to be a house that the family from Texas Chainsaw Massacre might live in. A blonde lays in a bed. Oh, remember Sid, gang? Oh, it sells. I mean, I knew that already, but you know.
Sells at last. Sells at last. You're finally awake. feel like I've been sleeping forever.
For 1 year, actually. I thought you were out for good.
A whole year? You've watched over me the whole time?
Yes, and I'm about out of energy. We're on a tiny deserted island. After the world crumbled, I awoke to find us here together with a few strangers. Selves, the world. So it wasn't
Oh, wait. Sorry.
a few strangers.
The world, so it wasn't just a dream. Where are my friends? Where's Vlad?
I don't know. I only know we're here. Maybe we're the only people left alive. Since that day, the world's continued its slide into ruin. Animals and plants are dying. The few others who washed up here with us passed away of boredom and despair.
My friends? They're probably all gone.
Sells, you're the closest thing to family that I have. We could just live our lives out peacefully here.
I suppose so, Sid. Or maybe I should say Granddad. May I call you that?
This is about to get kinky.
Gramps, eh? I'm overwhelmed. All of a sudden I have a granddaughter. Wheeze!
My long-lost granddad.
Heck, cough.
Hey, are you hungry?
I haven't eaten in 3 days or so. Ever since I became ill.
What would you like?
Well, unless I ask for fish, I won't get anything. That's all there is here.
I'll go catch some.
Boy. Things aren't looking good for poor Cells. Now, the thing to do here, I guess, would be to equip her with earrings, but instead, we're going to give her 2 kinds of shoes. We're going to rock haste. I should give her an Esper. What Esper is useful in the... By the way, welcome to the second half of the game. That was the thing I didn't want to admit in case you, for some reason, were watching this and hadn't seen Final Fantasy VI before. The world gets destroyed, and now I have to explore it all over again. And find all my party members. It's fun. Really. Let's see here. Who to give to her? Probably Phantom, I guess. Remembering how it's been. So now begins a little mini-game where you have to catch fish for Sid. You want to catch only the fast ones if you want him to live. Oh, that's right. You can let him die. The end result is pretty much the same no matter what you do.
Granddad, here's a fish. Eat up.
Oh, yum. Chomp, munch, chew. I'm not long for this cruel new world.
You have to get him a good fish, though, or it makes him sicker. So see that fish? That's the fish I want right there. Give me that fish.
Granddad, here's a fish. Eat up.
Oh, yum, chomp, munch, chew. Cough, wheeze. I can't bear this any longer.
He will either get better or worse depending on the speed of fish that you catch him. Once again, only the fastest of fish. Come on, little buddy. Gotcha.
Granddad, here's a fish.
Oh, yum, chomp, munch, chew. Cough, wheeze. I can't bear this any longer.
Oh, there's only one fish, but it's a speedy one. There we go.
Granddad, here's a fish.
Heck, heck. I feel a little better.
Winnie the Cid is on the mend, guys. Neither of those fish are very fast, but I gotta get him some fish. I gotta feed his little belly. His little Winnie the Pooh tum-tum.
Granddad, here's a fish.
Cough, wheeze, I can't bear this any longer.
See, you gotta keep giving him fast fish or he gets worse. No fish! Oh my gosh. We're cursed with no fish. There we go. Neither of these fish are very fast. I bet we see no change. He can't bear it any longer, guys. There, that's the fish. That's the good one. Come to me. Come to me, fish. Come to me. Yes. So you just gotta... That's how fishing works in real life. You just smooth talk them until you can pick them up with your hands. In case you didn't know that. He can't bear it any longer, y'all. Only fresh fish from a boy. There. That's the one. Oh my gosh. It's just a mighty salmon of energy. Okay, we're back to Hack-Ack. That's good. Yeah. It's a speedy, tasty fish. We can actually check the status of the fish if we go into a yummy fish, you see. So that's a good fish. Still in the Hack-Axe. We're getting there. We're getting there, y'all. We need that one. It's a yummy fish. We got it. It's a good thing she's not, like, taking time to fashion a pole.
Shells, thanks for all you've done for me.
She certainly doesn't take the time to cook it. But I guess... Oh, no. Oh no. He's back to Hack-Axe. Darn it. Are these fish just never going to show up again? Are they murdering my new granddad? Ugh. That fish would be poison to granddad. No! He's in the depths of Hack-Axe now, y'all. There, that's the one. That's the fish I need. There we go. I remember when I killed monsters for a living. Tried to save the world. Still Hack-Acking. You've heard it all before, folks. There, that's the one, that's the one. That's the winner. You're gonna cure my grandpa. Stop it, come here. Yes. Expert fisher. You just gotta be stern. Okay, we're back up to cells. Thanks for all you've done for me. He will live. Maybe not well, but he will live. Back to Hack-Axe. Oh my god. No fish. That fish isn't very fast, but it's not very slow either. He's just gonna have to eat this fish. Oh my god, this is like a fish limbo. Again, at any point you can just let him die by not fishing. But, you know, we don't want to have me read the suicide scene. Okay, we're back up to thanks for all you've done for me. I'm optimistic that we will continue to get good fish like this. It's the season of fish.
My dear, I feel I'm not going to be around much longer.
What? But I've been nursing you back to health with fish. Not these fish, though. Oh my goodness.
Thanks for all you've done for me.
I swear if he goes back to Hack-Axe, give me that fish. Come here. No, there we go. Keeping it together.
My dear, I feel I'm not going to be around much longer.
That's not a fast enough fish, so I think we're going back down to thanks for all you've done for me. Oh, no. Ah.
The worst.
This is the worst in the entire world. Oh, look at that fish, though. So fast. So yummy. Ah.
My dear. My dear. My dear.
That fish isn't the worst. I'll take him. Let's have a look at what the items say about that fish. Just a fish. I guess they come in 3 different varieties. Oh. I feel you're going to be around for a long time, Granddad. Especially if I keep getting good fish for you. You know somewhere somebody lived this experience once.
I feel much better, thanks, Cells.
Yay! What's up?
Cells, the project that kept me going over the past year is down below. Go have a look at it.
A raft. Granddad.
Cells, you must leave this place. You have to find your friends.
I know. But I'll bring 'em all back to meet you.
That Vlad fellow, too, no doubt.
You get a core few characters back to make your first party up. And, interestingly enough, Locke is not one of them. Anybody else after those first 4 are, in theory, completely optional. I think you can even skip one of those 4, in fact. But I have no interest in doing that because the dungeon that leads to the 3rd one is kind of tough if you're just one person. Takes her boat all the way across. So the sky's all like orange and evil, and the water's all black. Vegetation started to die. It's terrible, y'all. But I got a lot of gold, so that's not bad.
Did you see that tower?
Kefka's up there and he's using the power of the statues. He's like a god.
That's disconcerting.
How can you make GP in a world like this?
On that day, debris from all over the world floated eerily to the center of this landmass and formed that tower.
What a sinister place. Who's in this cafe? Nobody. Cafe abandoned.
Oh, I think back on how nice the world used to be.
This is what the place used to look like. Imperial soldiers dancing with women. Women dancing for Imperial soldiers. Lots of dancing. The third from the left, though, he's just kind of standing there with his hands out like this. I don't understand what that's about.
And I realize it'll never be the same again.
Okay, so everybody's pretty depressed in Albrook. Seems to be what's going on here.
You, the sparkle in your eye, you're the spitting image of a man who came who here recently.
Huh. I would like to meet this man.
Anyone who opposes Kefka gets his or her town fried by the light of judgment. Everything changed on that day.
Okay, I don't really need any of those. And a score of weapons. 1,000 years ago, during the War of the Magi, 2 so-called Atma weapons existed. One changed a person's power into a sword. The other was a monster, bred for mass destruction. We have encountered both of those things, y'all. We've got the Atma sword, and we killed that monster up in the floating continent. So that's telling. What do you got for me, Armorman? I don't need a gold shield. I don't need a bard's hat. I don't need a green beret. I do need a gold helmet, though. So that's one for the books. And I'm wearing gold armor already, so no thank you. I don't want to spend my newfound fortune on a bunch of stuff for people I don't have yet. So we're going to hang on to it. We're going to be a little tight-fisted with our money right now. There's only one character we... Sorry to adjust my eye in front of you like all that. But it needed to be done. You again? Oh, sorry. You just look like a man who was here searching for his friends. He said he was going to go north to Zen. And that's where we're going to go. Oh, can I hire the ship? Looks like no. Hey, there's Imperial Magitech armor on it, though. It should be mine by right. Hello, Imperial General. You know? Alright. So that is Kefka's Tower. That's the last dungeon. You can only, you can only access it by, okay. You can only access it by airship, so we can't go there yet, even if we wanted to, which we absolutely do not, because the enemies in there will probably one-shot poor cells. And then where would I be? So I'm pretty sure this is Zen here. We're gonna toss a Kira up on here. I'm gonna be in another time-sensitive dungeon in a second. You know how I feel about those. Whoa! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Hey, look who it is. Randy.
Hey, cells.
Let's head in.
Wait. If I move, the whole house will collapse first. Save the child that's in there. I can't hold this up forever, so get on into the
What? Hermit crab and PM stalkers. So yeah, I need to find a child in this house in the next 6 minutes, basically. We luckily have the running shoes on, so we have haste. Oh, but I got... That doesn't seem fair. So I got petrified there. That's not fair at all. We read this all before. Maybe I should just run from these enemies if they're capable of paralyzing me. Now there's some treasure in this here house, like a heal rod. And a pearl rod. That's a good item to have. So that's going to be our strategy, folks. We're running away from every fight. Every fight we can. I should maybe even throw the back guard on, but I feel like haste is going to be good in case I need to heal. Or something. Tincture. Monster in a box. Whoa. PM Stalkers. Well, here's hoping this is going to work. Yeah, I'd say that worked. 3 magic points. And a bunch of money. Hyper wrist. I don't think there's a boss in here. Could be wrong. Okay, I got the treasure in there. We gotta go down the stairs, probably. I think you have to get the kid and then get out, so that's gonna be trouble. But luckily I won't have to loot so hard on my way out. Oh, the loot is everywhere. Why? Oh, another drainer. I'd like to think I'm saving time by running like a coward, though. Do a quick round of cures. Oh no, a monster in a box. PM Stalkers again. Well, I think we know what to do here. Weird that they take their time disappearing. Again, no treasure from that one. And Magicite. So, there you go.
I'm scared. Don't worry, I'll get you out of here.
Okay. Ah! Run from the scorpions. Doomsting. Please get out of there. There we go. think we're going to be fine as long as I don't get into an unescapable fight of some kind. Looks like we... Oh, I can't sing that song. Nope, no.
Wait!
Good for him for holding up a whole house.
Randy, you're alive! But of course, you think a minor thing like the end of the world was gonna do me in? I thought everyone was gone. I'd given up all hope. But fortunately I was wrong. Now I know they're all alive. We need to find everyone. Then... I know. We smash Kefka and deliver peace unto the world.
So it shall be, friends. It's been a while since we've used older Andy. We're gonna throw my favorite combination on him, the Genji glove and the black belts. It's not my favorite combination. I prefer the offering, but you don't get that until way later in the game. So, hopefully we can find somewhere to buy him some new claws. Or at least a second better claw than a Kaiser, because that's just ridiculous this late in the game. We should also throw an Esper on him. Ah, here we go. Fire Knuckles. Now, that might be problematic, you see, because I'm pretty sure part of the next major boss resists fire. Whatever. I'll just be careful. Besides, it's going to be way easier on things that don't resist fire, which is most things. Okay, let's see what we can purchase at the old armor shop. Tiger Mask is better than what he's already rocking, so whoop. He can't wear a gold helmet. So he gets himself a Tiger Mask. Power Sash is worse than what he's wearing. And he can't wear gold armor, so let's put on his sick Tiger Mask. Yeah. Rawr. Tiger Mask and 2 claw weapons. We should have called him Tiger. Oh, we also need to put an Esper on him. I think we'll have him learn Shout. Bio is going to be a pretty handy spell coming up. I'm sure he was learning something else before, but who's to say? So now we have 2 characters, which makes this a little bit easier. Moving into our final hour of broadcasting tonight, gang. After you get the first 4 characters back, you kind of get to sandbox around a bit. You can decide what order you want to do things. My preference was always to go and get Mog first because he was my favorite character. But there's a secret character you can get with Mog. Not really a secret at this point in our lives, let's face it. But I mean, we'll keep playing around with this charade, you know? Like, there's a secret character, and you can get him with Mog. And a lot of people don't like him. A lot of people think he's underpowered, or he's not worth using. And I've used him before, and I have to be pretty honest, he's amazing. So I'm probably going to use him in this run. We're going to main secret character He'll be our avatar. You'll get a charge out of it. Maybe. Well, even though we've got some time left, I think I'll go ahead and thank my beautiful, beautiful sponsor people who can't really do blitzes, which is why we haven't been using that character. Thank my sponsors for supplying me with the various gadgets that make the Son of Stapes broadcast not only possible, but a lot of fun from week to week. Firstly, I'd like to thank Fat Owl Fibres, a wonderful Ottawa craft making company run by some absolutely outstanding people. You can find them on Instagram under the name Fat Owl Fibres, and they make all kinds of cool, crafty, like dolls and crochets and just stuff based on pop cultures, a lot of it like cartoon characters. They might even be willing to do stuff to order. You know, I don't want to speak for them, but they're usually pretty adventurous where that kind of thing goes. Anyway, if you're interested, you should check them out on Instagram. Like I said, that's Fat Owl Fibres. They provided me with this awesome web camera that lets me talk to you and point at you like this all the time. And, you know, I wouldn't be able to do this at all. Well, I could do it, but it wouldn't be nearly as cool without my putting them up on the screensy. At least that's what I like to tell myself. So yeah, go on to Instagram right now, like while you're listening to me talk, and check out Fat Owl Fibres. They're literally a 2-person company. Mostly a 1-person company, really. Actually, I don't know that for sure. Maybe that's what you should ask when you go and buy their things. Check them out. They're really worth it. And meanwhile, my microphone was... Oh, bloom vampires and lizards. Gotta be careful with these guys. They turn me to imps. Meanwhile, I'd also like to thank Scout Vintage Thrift for providing me with this excellent Blue Yeti microphone. Scout Vintage Thrift is a used clothing sales located here in Ottawa. They have all kinds of really nice clothes for sale. Mostly women's wear, but, you know, even if you're not a lady, there's probably a lady in your life somewhere, and they might appreciate some awesome vintage clothing stuff. So why don't you go right ahead and check out their Instagram as well. That's Scout Vintage Thrift. Spiel over. Lastly, and I've not brought this up before, but just in case someone out there is curious, you might notice that when I go on my old Toby breaks, I air these little banners, and they're kind of like silly cartoons featuring me doing D&D type stuff. And they're great. But I'm not much of an artist. I can doodle some in MS Paint, which is what I do. But, you know, even if you were to maybe think there was some charm to what I do, I think we could all agree that there's probably more talented people out there than I. So, I'd just like to put it out there, if anybody enjoys watching the stream, that if you were so inclined to make even just a shitty little drawing for me to air during my Toby breaks, that would be amazing, and I would do it. Just putting it out there. We're killing those bloom pyres pretty easy. They give us 2 MP, which is nice. Oh, this room is so gosh darn hot. So gosh darn hot. So where are we going? Where are we going? Let's, before we go there, check on a little something. We're gonna do a couple more random fights just to learn bio. I'm sure you can tell why that might be a thing I do. The answer is because I will need it. Oh, so warm. So I probably didn't miss much back in the first world. It's possible I missed out on some blue magic for Strago. As you know, we did the Mog World Tour and got him his water dance. There is only one more dance he can learn, and there's only 2 battles he can learn it in this path of the game. So you gotta automatically understand that we'll be bringing him in the party for some points. But I mean, I'm sure you don't care. Take that, Buffalax. Randy learned bio. Cells learned demi. Got sleeping bag ×1. We're gonna get in one more fight so Cells can throw Phantom up onto us. So I have a feeling it might really help with what's about to happen. Always be saving. That's the old school JRPG way, you know. Buffalax. Let's do this. One magic point, Randy gained a level. Oh, I didn't cast Phantom. Oh well. There's more random fights to be had. I don't think these little bug things shoot any magic at me, despite them having light coming out of the top of them. Take that, Delta Bug. I wonder if that's a play on like Delta Burke. I don't know. Okay, now we're prepared. Okay, we just drank all of our potions, as we are wont to do. Oh, dogs. So Mobliz was the town that was on the Veld.
Ah, someone's coming. Whoa.
Beat it, dogs.
You're gonna have to fight your way in here, chumps. Wait. Terra. Mama, are these your friends? Oh, I'm so glad to see that you're safe. I've missed you. Terra, come on!
That says come one.
Let's go! Unless we stop Kefka, all's lost.
That didn't sound like yes.
That is, I can't fight any longer. The very day the world fell, Kefka turned some kind of beam on this town. Almost all of the adults perished trying to save their children.
Let's see that in flashback. Oh man. It's like the Goonies over here. It's heading this way! Protect the kids! Oh, wow. They protected them by pushing them just out of the way. Oh, wow. That's terrible, too. No! Papa, Mama! Terrible.
There were only children here. The moment I arrived, I felt needed.
You can't take Terra away.
Oh. Dwayne. Please excuse him. It's just that if Terra goes, she takes with her the very spirit of our survival. I don't know why these kids need me, but they've made me feel things I've never felt before. The moment I sensed this, I lost my will to fight. I can honestly say I don't know what's going on inside of me, and the more I try to understand it, the less inclined I am to fight.
That's young adult shit, man. That happens.
I can honestly blah 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 blah.
Alright, good day to you then.
Help! Run! Thunderbaba's coming!
Oh, damn. Whoever Fundababa is pisses Terra off.
Fundababa's an ancient demon who was released when the world was undone.
Oh, that sounds serious. Oh, Funbaba. Well, the thing to cast on Funbaba is bio. Or maybe not, but I thought it was. Let's try, like, good old fire, too. Oh, I see. She's just not supposed to hurt it. Okay. Annihilated. Well, that sucks. But Cells and Sabin to the rescue.
Terra, wake up! Uh-oh, here it comes.
Will my party fare any better with 1,000 hit points each? Well, so far so good. Now I can't runic, because if I do... Oh, I should have runicked. Alright, screw this. Bio time. And she will runic. good reason. Ooh. Might be time to use an X potion there, bud. Which feels like a bit of a waste, but I don't want to lose this fight. Now, luckily, he keeps using Bolt 2, which I can absorb with Runic, so that's good. Let's hope he keeps doing it. Rather than using his physical attack, Solarplex. Oh, Blowfish is going to really hurt Sabin a lot. He has no cure spells. So, you know what? Screw it. I'm a cast Bio. And she absorbed it. Perfect. Okay. I forgot that was going to happen. Oh, good. He escaped.
I've really lost it, my fighting edge. Mama, are you okay? I'm staying here. As you can see, I can't be of any help to you. And besides, the children really need me. But Terra! Maybe after a little more time passes, I need to understand what's happening to me. I'll have you if something happens to Mama.
I'll have you. Okay, the kids are concerned about Mama.
Thanks for scaring Fumbaba away. In his haste, he dropped this. Here.
Receive the Magicite Fenrir. So, finally, we've got new Espers. We picked up all the Espers we could in the first world, except for Zone Seek, which we would have had to have gone to the auction house for a lot, and we can still get them in the auction house in this half of the game. We just have to get to where auctions happen. Received Elixir. So, no Terra yet. Fenrir is a very handy, dandy Esper to have. Like Phantom, he casts a thing on your whole party that makes them more or less immune to physical attacks. But it is somewhat limited compared to Vanish. And interestingly enough, I think it's the only effect of its kind that your party can use. It's kind of like a mirror image spell. I might be wrong that that's the only way of using it, though. Could be there's like a blue magic or something I'm not aware of, or something Gao can do from spending time in the Veld. I really hope there would be like a hidden chocobo salesman in this forest or something. So once again, I will have to cut it off pretty much at 10 sharp tonight, guys. I have a friend who keeps visiting me on Tuesday nights, which is great. Oh, look, a chocobo stable. How about that? We haven't been on a chocobo since the start of the friggin' game. No, I don't want to know. Yes. Give me a free bird to ride on. This should make traveling way better. Less no random fights while you're on a chocobo. The only downside is putting up with this perspective, which isn't the worst. But, is somewhat disorienting compared to the top-down view, since it doesn't keep true north. But enough about that. So surrounded by mountains here is the Cult of Kefka's Tower. We'll be going there later on. You can't get there without an airship either. I'm running through a desert now. All the way to the next town. Thanks, Chocobo. Gonna use a tent. Gonna finish my soda. Oh, that's so much better. Okay. Nikia. I don't think there's any threats in Nikia, but we're gonna save the game just to be sure. Nikia is the city with the marketplace.
I'm hiding away from Kefka.
You and me both, sister. Okay. I could buy some items if I felt like it. But I don't. Ooh. New sword. So the rune edge is worse than the sword that she currently has. Which is one of those. An enhancer, however, is a better weapon. And I know that I am going to have two characters that can use it soon. So I'm going to buy two of them. Now onwards to the armor shop. Shields. Once again, two characters that can wear those. Whoa, not 11. 2. Two of those as well. Power Sash is worse. Diamond Vest is better for everybody. Alright, so long, Fortune.
Our last boss perished that day. We met up with Jared in this town. We'll enter the castle through a secret cave that only we knows about. From out of nowhere, a bunch of huge sandworms burrowed into the prison. We followed their tunnels back to the surface and escaped. The boss wants to sneak into Figaro Castle. He wants to get our booty back from the storage room there. All right, let's go.
We'll follow that guy, right?
What are you doing, Getaway?
This ship belongs to the Crimson Robbers. Alright, so they're on the ship. But I need to find their boss. There he is.
What's your problem?
You're Billy, aren't you?
And you basically have to stalk him through the streets.
Billy?
Enough of this nonsense. I have things to do. I'll be busy getting ready for our departure to Figaro.
Don't play possum with me, Billy, or have you somehow lost your memory?
Listen, my lady, I've been Jared all my life.
Only Billy would say my lady.
His friggin' brother's right there. Like, maybe he should chime in here.
What's all the bloomin' fuss about? The words my lady are used the world over. Oh yeah, you know how to get into Figaro Castle, don't you? Oh, do we ever? Yeah, you lead the way since it's buried.
Now, when we were starting the game, Vlad told me not to loot certain chests in South Figaro and the cave to Figaro. And I think we're now going back to both of those places so I can open the chests. I've never done this before, so I have no idea how good the loot will be. Or if it was even worth waiting. But I trust my boy V. He knows this game pretty well. So we stowed away on a ship, and now we're at South Figaro.
The wash of these thieves is on the second floor.
Received a revivify. Wow. Nothing in the chocobo hat. I'm gonna search the dick out of this town. I'm allowed to say that on Twitch, right? A tent? Okay, I'm with you. Received another tent. Still good. Well, I'm gonna hate to go into that weapon and armor shop and find out that there's better stuff for sale than what I just bought. That's gonna really crush me. Received a Phoenix down. Well, tents are good, and I didn't have many Phoenix downs, I guess. I think that might do it. Oh.
For each life lost, a new one arrives to fill the void. Okay, nothing's gonna stop us. Oh, that person.
Weird. Oh, this is the Imperial dungeon we escaped from. Oh, and look at this. It's still got vector pups. That is adorable. That's from like week 1, you guys. Okay, let's get the truck out of here. We don't need to be messing around in no house. I think the cafe is where we're going. That guy is just watching that water go. Whoa, am I dizzy? Cafe.
Let's go help him. Hang on a sec. Are you people still here?
Be polite now, Billy.
Boss, everything's ready. Let's go. Case of mistaken identity, my dear. Give it up.
Didn't search down here. Nope, nothing. Figaro Castle had an accident in the desert. Don't know what happened to it or its people.
Now these thieves are demanding all our time. Phew, I'm exhausted.
She talks like cells.
Figaro Castle disappeared the day the world became unzipped.
Alright. Whew, almost forgot to equip all my gear. We will save the game. And we shall proceed. We're about 22 minutes away from the end of the stream, guys. Neck hunters, crullers, and humpties. Humpties. That's adorable. Crullers I remember being bad for some reason. Oh, that might be why. That's not that bad. Ouch. Oh, Randy. Hitting hard. Randy learned break. Cells gained a level. Cells learned ice 2. Is she learning ice 2? I don't think she was. I think that's just a natural level up spell for cells. That's a fun fact. The 2 girls who know magic will automatically learn spells in the early stages of the game. Although Realm and Strago also should, but I don't believe do. Maybe I'm wrong. Leave a comment on this web zone if I'm wrong. Pretty dangerous from here on. I'll go in first and clear out all the monsters. Wait here. That's to that, Siegfried. So we're in the cave under Figaro again. Two magic points, a peace ring. Good money. Good money. I don't really play a lot of JRPGs now because of stuff like this and how, like, much of your time sinks into the random battles of doing this kind of thing. And I understand that they're very well enjoyed, you know, by the gamer population. And you know what? More power to them. They can have them. Now, that being said, I will always come back and play my favorites, but I don't have a lot of room in my heart for new ones. Excellent. Oh. Anyway, I think you can tell who we're going to get next. 924 experience, 2 magic points. Randy gained a level. Cells learned Vanish. Cells learned Berserk. So now she's ready for some new spells. Let's have a look at her options. So that's Fenrir. He teaches you Warp at a very high rate. stop at a pretty low rate, an X zone, which is a area of effect insta-kill spell. He also gives you plus 30% magic points at level up. So if you have a character that you want to start, say, getting your magic points up to maximum, you would equip this Esper to do it. I think right now I could have her using something maybe a little bit more important. Namely, it would be nice if... Oh, she's got 2 of those spells now. Seraphim is a little bit more useful right now to me. Meanwhile, how are we doing with Shoat, bud? 54%. I need to cure. Probably more treasure around here, but I don't want to go find it. This is the way out, isn't it? Gosh darn it. By now, Sabin almost assuredly has a blitz that can hit all enemies at once, but I can't activate it on the keyboard. So annoying. Actually, maybe I can. Not important when he's doing counterattacks and stuff for a lot of damage. Is this the way out? Yeah. Okay, take 2, y'all. Dante. It's times like this I wish I could steal, because I'm almost sure that thing has some sick loot on it. $575 experience, 2 magic points, 712 gold pieces. Not bad. I think up those stairs is another chest. We're gonna go look into it. We're gonna run from this fight because we've been back attacked, which sucks really. Oh, I got one though. He really could just take on the whole fight by himself, which he appears to be, but he does reduce damage from the back row. Ooh, hero ring, that's a good pickup. In fact, what does that do? That might, owie. No. Although I might have been in the wrong direction. Well, it's dead now for sure. 575 experience points, 2 magic points, 712 GP. Here we go.
Now, where were we? Here, boy, here's some nice food for you. Presto. Good job. I used to have a turtle.
Now, this used to be a recovery spring, and if it still is, we're going to make good use of it. Gold shield. probably the sick loot I was referring to. Oh, no. Not a recovery spring anymore. Cursed world of ruin. We're looting all the chests. Two neck hunters. Mad sickle. Oh, good. I really don't want to get confused on the character that can attack twice. The best thing is I have multiple Genji gloves now, so I should use them. Cells gained a level. I think this is the proper way to go. Humpties. Okay, I cannot do blitzes with the keyboard. I was trying to press both buttons at the same time as though it was in between them. And basically you have to do a Hadoken with Randy to do his second blitz. And no dice on a keyboard. Cells learned regen. That's good. Basement 1.
You alright? You were almost a goner.
It was awful. I think they all say it was awful.
It was awful.
Alright, so now we have to be careful of random encounters down here. But there's definitely treasure that I want to get. Actually, if we're gonna just be fighting these enemies, I'm not that concerned. And that's why. But again, we need to keep in mind, we're actually going to switch cells off of the Flame Saber, I think. Or no, she's on it with an enhancer now. So she's non-elemental damage again. This is important because... oh, this is going to be hard, actually, without his blitzes. The next boss can be a little tricky, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I don't even know if we'll be doing it tonight on account of Gravity Rod, Crystal Helm. Those are immediately going on my body, I think. Yeah. Actually, we'll give that to Randy, if he can. No. Sucks to be you, Randall. Ether. X potion. Another Dante. It's good that we can take them out in one round of combat. Cells learned Cure 2. That's great timing on that. Cure up a bit with good old-fashioned Cure 1. Don't think I want to go upstairs. Okay, here we go.
Here's the problem. What a mess. Boss, what are we gonna do? Our treasure's starred in the room back there. You guys get in there while I keep this thing busy. But boss, that's dangerous. Get going.
Billy!
What are you waiting for, Cells? Give me a hand.
Billy, it is you!
Alright, so, these tentacles are all immune to different things. So it is best to hit them with non-elemental damage. Which I guess in the case of Sabin I can't. So what we need to do is find one that's not immune to fire. That one is not immune to fire. That's great. Oh, I suppose I should use the runic. So this is bad because they can seize the party member and just kind of hang on to them and heal. Okay, one down. Hopefully that's not... Okay, good. Fire hurts that one a lot. Now these other two are likely immune to... You know what? I can find out which one's immune to fire right now by using flash. Oh. That one is not immune to fire. Which probably means this one is. Oh. Yep. That's definitely bad what just happened there. We're going to throw a Cure 2 on Billy from across the battlefield. Randy's going to have to switch to doing something like this. It's a good thing we healed Billy. Remember Pummel? Screw auto crossbow, we're just gonna start drilling this thing. Hooray! Why the stupid farce?
Well, I heard that Figaro had an accident. I wanted to help, but didn't know where to look. Then I heard that those idiots had escaped from the prison.
You needed to use them.
Bingo. I had to wait until they led me to their secret cave.
Amazing, considering that you threw most of them in jail to begin with. Don't treat us like strangers anymore.
Uh-oh, let's hide.
Boss? Boss?
Must have been eaten by that thing.
Wasn't even much of a monster.
Well, let's go.
You don't want that treasure back?
It's completely worthless. Besides, Kefka's the one we need to worry about. These guys haven't committed any serious crimes.
Come on, let's go. There's only one little problem, eh, brother?
Oh, look at all that sick treasure we didn't get. I would like the treasure. Probably have to equip Billy with stuff. 383 experience points. Randy gained a level. Cells learned life. Oh, look at that. He's just in the best stuff possible. Okay, so on our friend here, Raises fight and magic damage. No, he's going to use tools a lot. Although maybe he won't. Yeah. Let's go Atma weapon. Oh, I didn't put an Esper on him. That's okay. We can figure that out. Now, the damage is going to be underwhelming because he's not at full hit points, but it's a cool looking lightsaber. Oh, you barely see it at that health. Ooh. 421 experience, 1 magic point, 978 GP. What was he working on? Looks like he wasn't actively working on anything. So let's give him Fenrir. Why not? We'll go out and use it somewhere. Escape in the basement. Basement 2. Let's use Fenrir for me and you. Oh, they hit him with a mad sickle. That's gonna hurt. Okay, he's using haste on the enemy. Great job, Edgar. So I'll be stopping the stream as soon as I can save. 392 experience. Randy learned Doom, so he's done with Shout. Just in the nick of time. He needs to learn some cure spells, methinks. So we're going to start him off on the Unicorn Road. How's Cell's doing with Seraphim? She must be done by now. Still got a couple more magic points on Remedy. But I don't care about that, because we are out of here.
Nonsense, it's been fixed. Next stop, the surface.
Now there's something we need to buy while we're here. He always splits and goes and looks around. But he'll come back when we leave.
I can't take money from the king. Look, don't you have a family? Just shut up and take it.
The Debilitator is a new tool for us. What it does is it adds a weakness to the enemy. It works on bosses, so what we can do is just zap them constantly with it, and they will eventually become weak to every single element.
Hey, wait, I'm going too.
Anyway, that does it for me for this week, gang. From all of us here at Son of Stapes. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next Tuesday.